Just wanted to thank you for fixing the strap on my boot, Farkas. Didn't realize how much it was throwing off my step.
Gotta get you in the habit of checking your armor at night. Forget once, miss a loose buckle, and you'll end up with a sword to the gut next fight.
I'll make sure and check it over just like you did from now on. I promise.
You better. Otherwise, Vilkas might see that you learn your lesson the hard way, like I did.
What do you mean?
He knew I was lazy about checking my armor, so he cut some of my straps one night. Next morning, my pants fell down in the middle of sparring. Left me with my stick and stones hanging in the breeze. Never forgot my armor again after that.
I see. I know I am most definitely never forgetting to check my armor at night again now. I was wondering something, Farkas.
Yeah? What's that?
Have you ever lost a fight?
Guess that depends on what you mean by lost. Ain't dead, so didn't lose, but came pretty fucking close before.
Oh, I see what you mean. How did you... what happened?
They were faster, but I wasn't alone. Now they're dead. I'm not. Moral of that story, don't bite off more than you can chew, and always have someone you trust at your back.
I will definitely remember that.
Maybe.
Noticed last night that you've been making good progress with your shots, Erik.
Oh, I didn't realize you were watching me.
That is why your next lessons will be about always staying aware of your surroundings.
I suppose I probably should have seen that one coming.
Precisely.
Looking a bit pale there, pup.
I'm afraid my stomach isn't very happy with me today, Mr. Vilkas. Don't think I'm ever eating that again.
I did try to warn you about the stew. Pickled horker and cabbage stew is considered a delicacy by some. Not by me, but by some.
If I ever say I'd like to try something new, remind me that I most definitely don't.
I'll try to be keeping that in mind.
There's gotta be something, Vilkas.
Not that I can think of, little brother.
It just ain't right.
Well, if you can think of something that scares me, then your next ale is on me.
Well, you better be ready to pay up, because I just thought of one thing that definitely can scare you.
Take your best shot, pup.
Isla.
Well, shit.
I am curious, Erik. Do you think you will grow tired of adventuring and return to a more peaceful life on the farm?
No, I won't. I'm not really sure how to explain it. I know my father is happy staying in one place and living that simple life, but I never was.
You don't have to. I understand. A cage is still a cage, even if it seems peaceful and comfortable. Some of us must be free, or our spirit withers.
Yes, that is exactly how it feels. I was wondering, Farkas, do you have a favorite enemy to fight?
Yep, bandits, hands down every time.
Really? I would have thought it would be something bigger, or more dangerous even.
Ain't nothing more dangerous than a bastard who likes to hurt and beat down an innocent just trying to live their fucking life.
That is a really good point. I think I understand now.
I like to make sure they regret that decision, preferably painfully. What goes around comes around and shit.
I think they're my favorite now, too.
Kaidan keeps talking about how fine the view is from back here. But since I'm always right behind him, I could not agree less.
Want you to set aside some time tonight, Erik.
Oh, is it time for another lesson? Will it be tracking this time? Or maybe more work with a crossbow?
Neither. I think it's time you learn how to stop losing your money to those potato brains.
That is one lesson I will definitely be taking notes on.
To a tavern we ought to make haste. A hot dish I'd love me to taste. Yes, food is nutritious, but there's nothing delicious as the dragonborn's legs round me waist.
You look a bit down today, pup. Something the matter?
I was just thinking that no matter how much I tell myself I won't be afraid when a fight starts, I still am when it really happens.
I'm not sure I'm understanding why that is upsetting you.
Well, how can I ever truly be courageous if inside I am still afraid?
Courage is drawing your blade in spite of your fear, pup. That is something you do every day. Take pride in that. Don't let fear become your focus.
Roast goat. Definitely roast goat, with potatoes.
Boiled cream treats? Definitely boiled cream treats.
Seriously? You can't pick a fucking dessert as your favorite meal. Doesn't count.
Well, I feel like it would if I eat enough of them.
Huh. Wonder how many apple pies it'd take to be considered a meal then. Gotta be at least a dozen. Might give it a go and see.
Might have to try a few times. You know, for science.
Fuck yeah. How does she not catch on that you keep getting hurt on purpose just to get your wounds tended to?
Hey!
It surprises me how willingly you spend your days following her around so diligently.
Aye, well, the view is perky. I mean, a nice perk.
Of course, I should have known.
Alright, now with it. What's with that face?
I was just thinking about that game of daggers last night. I still feel rather bad about, you know.
Why? That was funny as shit.
Well, I just feel bad that, you know, Kaidan had to get healed after.
Kaidan knows your shots veer left. If he hadn't wanted a dagger in the ass, he wouldn't have stood there.
Wait, are you saying he did that on purpose?
It is troubling
Definitely.
to me that
I
you
guess
still
you missed
don't
the
know how to
part where he
use a
got
great
fawned
sword.
over and healed
You
after.
have the best
Clever
trainer in
bastard.
Skyrim, and you're supposed to know.